Swisher Family Homestead here. Hey guys, how you doing? It is Saturday, and guess who I got with me? I got the boss lady. Amy's right next to you, and we want to talk to you about what we're about to do today. We're about to revitalize our garden. Revitalize, bring it back, make it spiffy. And I got Ahsoka over here, who is no longer a little puppy, and now she weighs how much?
She weighs 30 pounds.
30 pounds. Went from a puppy, if you guys saw the one when we introduced her.
I can put a link to the video.
Boy, she is big now, and she is full of, look at her. She's just a cutie patootie.
She's such a good dog, dude, too. Blue Heeler's
so smart, Blue Heeler. Awesome dog. I can't ask for much more. Little hyper on that side, but she's getting better. We're training her. We're training her, and she's learned how to play fetch by herself. I didn't have to really train her. I throw the bone, she goes, gets it, brings it back to me, done deal. All right, guys, so here's what we're doing. We're revitalizing our garden now. As you know, from Amy will put some pics in here for you to show you what the garden looked like before and what it looks like now. See, when we first did this, we used pressure-treated lumber. Well, in pressure-treated lumber, you can't do an immediate paint, stain, or whatever on. You have to let it dry out for a year. So I have been waiting a year to make this ultimate change to our garden to make the garden better. Now, we haven't done any inside beds. We have a few set up. They're just trial tests and stuff. We want to see what would happen. You'll see that in some of this video. But we wanted to make and revitalize our garden and get our garden, because when you take care of your garden, you take care of the wood, it lasts longer.
Yep.
So by doing what we just did, we've probably added on another 5-6 years to it, which is worth it. And we want to do things on our homestead that aren't expensive, that you can afford to do. If you're wondering what that shake was, it was Ahsoka. She's playing with her bone right now. She's having a good time.
Throw it out there.
Go get it. So, I threw her bone. She's go get her bone. She doesn't know where it's at right now. She's looking for it. She'll go get it. All right. So with that said, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you in the garden. We're going to show you some of the stain work we've done and some of the other things that we have accomplished in the time that we've been back from our wonderful trip that we were on, moving people. I don't know if you call that a wonderful trip, but it was
a trip.
It was a trip. But you know what? It's for family, and sometimes you got to drop everything you do and go do it for family.
Yep.
Because family comes first. All right? So, we got this. It's ready to go. We can paint it, stain it, do whatever we want to it. And, you know, I talked to Amy about what color she would like and that. And
yeah, so to figure out what color we wanted to use, we went to one of the big box stores, and I went to the paint department. Knowing that we were going to stain, I went to the paint department, pulled some paint samples of some greens that were similar to some of the greens that are in our plants that are in our garden. And then I took that over to the stain area, and then the sample blocks that they have of the stain, where it shows the sample color, I held the green paint samples up to the stain just to see what it would look like next to it, so we could pick the color that would really make our garden pop. Because when we decided to go ahead and do this year, instead of waiting another year, was because the wood already started to look weathered, because the sun beats down on it every day.
yeah,
and it's
8 to 10 hours.
Yeah, it's in full sun 8 to 10 hours a day. So it's already starting to look weathered. So we wanted to make it just look better, look cleaner, look fresher, and revitalize the look of the garden. And the stain that we picked is really good. We both like it a lot. We've actually used it on some other areas around the homestead, just to make everything match. But when Justin first put it on, the first board that he put it on, he did a little section, and when I first looked at it, I wasn't sure, because it looked, at that time it had a little more orange tint to it than I was expecting. But then he did a bigger section, and it started to dry, and then the red really came out. So we really like how it turned out, and I think it's going to look, it's going to be great and look fresh and revitalized. And hopefully you guys will like it. But we love it, so that's what matters.
It's true. It's true. Now, on a lot of our upcoming shows that we're going to have on YouTube, our YouTube channel. It's going to be stuff that is inexpensive that you can afford to do. And we're going to give you some tips and tricks on ways that you can afford to do it even when you have little money.
Yeah.
We're about saving money on the homestead and not wasting it. You know, we don't have the funds to go out and build all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't just drop down $9 grand and be like, okay, we're going to do this. This will be our YouTube.
We're homesteading on a budget.
Yeah, we're homesteading on a budget. And, you know, it's
which a lot of people are doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Get down.
But there's some things we can help with that are going to help you guys out and revitalizing your garden. This is exactly what we're doing right now. So enough of this talk, and me and Amy are going to get out there and we're going to start working.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to show you. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.